warm welcome to all our viewers from a very, very pleasant Bangalore indeed. I'm Chaiti Narula and we're here at the coveted Louis Philippe Cup 2015 at the Karnataka Golf Association, one of the top golf courses in this part of the country. Now, the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 is indeed a special one. There's a celebrity pro-am, there's a corporate pro-am, there are 7 top teams identified from all over the country vying for supremacy to take this coveted cup home. There's a gala dinner, there's an award ceremony replete with entertainment and a lot of fun as well. Let's take a look at all the action from Louis Philippe Cup 2015.
Fourth edition of the Louis Philippe Cup kick-started on 9 June 2015 with a corporate pro-am on the first day of its 5-day-long Pro Golf League. The day saw full attendance both from the professionals and the amateur players. The participants enjoyed their breakfast and networked with each other till the time Rishi Narayan from RN Golf Management briefed the players on the format of the game.
We are ready to go, so please head out to your tees now and we will sound the siren at 8 o'clock sharp. Have a great day and see you back here at lunch. Thank you very much.
We played with Jyoti Randhawa. He's one of the leading pros in Indian circuit, and every golfer would love to play with somebody like Jyoti Randhawa. So it was fantastic. We also played a very good round, and but unfortunately I don't think it's a winning score. But yeah, we had fun.
I enjoyed myself, not only with the pros but also with the amateurs who played with me. I like the format very much. The format is great. It gives everybody a certain sense of participation, or a great sense of participation, depending on how you're playing your game.
Well, I can't stop saying this enough every time this man is on the show. He's one of the top promoters of this sport in this country, none other than Rishi Narayan of RNGM. Rishi, welcome to the show once again. Let's start off with this wonderful kickoff of the Louis Philippe's 4th edition of this tournament this year.
Thanks, Shetty. Great to be here, and I'm so glad it's got off to another good start. Honestly, the first year where we had every single top player of the country participating beyond our expectations, and then they continue to support the event for the next 2 years. So I think going forward, we have to find a way to retain them, because a lot of the top Indian players are moving now to higher and higher world rankings, and it's getting harder to keep them attracted to a tournament like this.
An interesting concept this time around. You brought in stroke play, and let's go over the format a little bit and how interesting it becomes for the players this time around.
In the earlier format, after the halfway stage, only 4 teams went forward like any other knockout format. And then on the final day, it was only 2 teams competing.
Right.
So the other guys kind of lost interest because they were playing for 3rd and minor placings.
Right.
But in this format, everybody's in with a chance.
Sure.
So on the final day, if you've got, 10 or 15 strokes even separating the first and the last team, it's theoretically possible for the last team to have 2 players shooting 8 under par each.
Right.
And they shoot a minus 16, and the winning or the leading team ends up with, say, level par.
Right.
And the last place team could actually leapfrog and catch up with the top team. So that's just going to keep everybody glued, to the scoring.
How do you end up bringing so many celebrities? I saw athletes, I saw hockey players, I saw people from the cricket world as well coming together and teeing off with these pros.
I think the thing is love for the game of golf.
Right.
And that's the unifying factor for everybody involved in the tournament. The corporate guys, there's so many people who flew in from all over India yesterday just to play. They come at their own expense just because they love the game and they love the format.
Sure.
They love the tournament. They love playing with pros.
And we can't, of course, forget the contribution of the Aditya Birla Group as well, with Louis Philippe as a brand coming and supporting this for 4 years now. How many more years are they going to be supporting you in this tournament? I mean, this wouldn't have been possible without their contribution.
Absolutely. They're under contract for the next 2 years as well.
Sure.
So we're sure about that. And of course, they're very positive that provided we keep going the way we are, they will continue beyond that as well.
All right, all the best, Rishi, and hope you have the next brilliant 2 years as well with Louis Philippe Cup as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
for
very
joining.
much, Chetty.
Here with me right now on the green from the Karnataka Golf Association is Mr. Hitesh Joshi, who is the president of KGA. Let's get his viewpoint really on KGA. Now, how is this golf course really different from other golf courses that you see in Bangalore?
Here you see we never have the fairways which go dry. We always have the grass which is real lush, and the lies what you get of the ball. I think you never get these kind of lies anywhere except in the top courses of the world.
Right. And how challenging would you think are these greens here at the KGA?
The greens are not that challenging. The only thing what's challenging here is the length of the course. And today the wind also is playing a little strong. So I think that's what's making the course a little difficult. That's why the scores what you see today aren't as low as the pros would have expected.
And it's a great format, right? With the amateurs playing with the pros and everyone coming together and playing in 1-4 ball.
It's very good for the amateurs to learn. When you play a pro-am, you play just, a better ball. But when you're playing this format, you're playing a whole round with the pros. So definitely you learn quite a bit from them.
Interesting. All right. Thank you
It's
so much
nice.
for joining us.
Thank you.
KGA is wonderful. I mean, KGA and Bangalore. I mean, this weather and the course is playing very well. There are some few tight long holes, one par 5, one par 4, but it's a wonderful course. I think it's one of the best kept courses in Bangalore.
I had a wonderful golfing day today. Actually, it's a wonderful tournament, and especially get a chance to play with pros, and you learn a great deal of part of the game while playing with pros. And of course, the format also very interesting, so that players can afford to make mistakes and still get away with it. So it's a very interesting format.
With me is Mr. Uttam Singh, who is the director of PGTI, or the Professional Golf Tour of India. Mr. Uttam Singh, welcome to the show. Let's go over the Louis Philippe Cup 2015. Your takeaway from this tournament?
I think firstly, I think it's a great format. We've this year's been a different format from the previous years.
The Rio Olympics format.
That's right, yeah. And being a stroke play format, it's I think more comfortable for the players, because I guess that's the format that we play in most of our events.
It's very important for me to ask you this question particularly because you're representing the PGTI as well. What do you think of golfers today in India, and where does golf stand vis-a-vis the other sports in this country?
I think, that's a good question, because over the past few years, we see a lot more depth in professional golf, and there are a lot more youngsters who are turning professional. They want to make a career out of this sport, and of course now it all depends also on the professional circuit, that is, the events that they have to offer.
Right.
And now that golf is part of the Olympics from 2016,
Absolutely.
it probably kicks up a lot more interest amongst youngsters, and even the guys like Anirban, Jyoti and Jeev and Shiv and SSP, Rahul, they are all gunning for the spots for next year. I mean, so I think that would generate a lot more interest, along with, of course, the prize money that caters to a huge bid for the professional.
Lastly, where do we stand with the corporate sponsorships flowing into the sport? And I would like to put some special focus onto Louis Philippe as a brand coming forward to sponsor this tournament as
Hats
well.
off to them. They've been associated for a number of years now, and partnering with PGTI, that's great, because we, of course, need the corporate sponsorships to actually take the game forward, and of course encourage the youngsters, the professionals, to take the games up a notch, a couple of higher.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
Thanks.
very much.
All the best.
The corporate pro-am of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 ended on a high note, with corporate biggies playing alongside professional golfers. Priya Alex, Sridhar Vishwanathan, Deepak Krishnakutty ended up as winners with the lead score. At the end of the Pro-Am match, the corporates took home with them a set of new golf skills and many memorable moments.
Well, there's a lovely saying that says going the whole 9 yards, but in this case they went the whole 18 yards as they played 18 holes here at the Karnataka Golf Association. What a lovely sight that was. The who's who of corporate India playing off with the best of professional golfers of this country. And not only this, there were celebrities that teed off as well at this prestigious tournament. All that and more on the other side. Stay with us. Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us on the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 very special telecast. And now here at the KGA we're having a lot of fun. Now apart from India Incorporated playing off with professionals, we also have a lot of celebrities who are teeing off with professionals as well. So people from the hockey world, you have athletes, you have stalwarts from the cricket world like Saeed Kirmani and Charu Sharma as well. And to provide the right kind of comic respite on the course, we had the comedian Papa CJ as well tee off with these wonderful professionals. Take a look at all the action from the Celebrity Pro-Am of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015.
Day 2 of the Pro Golf League saw celebrities from across the country participate in the Celebrity Pro-Am of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015. The weather at the KGA Stadium added to the ease of playing the game for both the celebrities and the professionals. They thoroughly enjoyed themselves in the greens with their stroke play.
It's quite enjoyable playing with the pros, and it's best of ball format after the tee shot. I think it's great fun.
I think the course is a brilliant course. I think it's one of the better ones that we have in the country. It's green, it's lush, the fairways are great.
Well, it started pretty poorly with a bad throat and a viral fever, but as I played golf and exposed to this lovely course, I'm doing much better, I must say.
My association with the Louis Philippe Cup has been since its inception.
Right.
So Take has always had the Take Chennai team, and which has done reasonably well in this tournament. This year, of course, we have 3 of our very own boys whom we sponsor playing for us. So it's going to be SSP Chaurasia, Cullen and Chika.
Interesting. And what is it about the format that you really like?
See, till last year it was match play, so there used to be these elimination rounds that used to happen. But in a stroke play, you have till the last day and till the last hole, you have interest. So even on the last day, you can have a couple of them going -9, -10.
Wow.
And it's not surprising because this course has a record of -10.
It's fantastic.
So, and that can change the whole ball game. So there's going to be enormous interest on Saturday, and we're looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much for joining
Pleasure.
us.
I'm having great fun, and it's a pleasure playing with pros, and I think it's one of my first times with a pro, and it's an amazing experience.
It's always fun to play with these amateur players. We learn something about what they do in their lives, and we tell them about how golf is played. So all around, it's a good atmosphere.
So Rahul, it's always lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you so much, Eti.
Let's start off with the format this year. Stroke play this year, vis-a-vis match play that you had until last year at the Louis Philippe Cup. How does it make it more interesting?
We're in it. Every team is in it till the end. It's not like match play, you get knocked out and you're not really in it in the end and not really interested what the final group is doing. But this way, even if you're 5, 6 strokes, 7 strokes back, you can make it up in the last day. And it keeps all the teams really excited about that.
Interesting. Now, tell us a little about Louis Philippe's contribution to this cup. I mean, it's becoming one of the top championships to play in India, at least as far as amateurs is concerned and professionals are concerned as well.
It's all kudos to them to come to golf and help us out and have a tournament like this. Of course, their motto is excellence, right? And
Right.
that's what we provide. We try and excel in our game, in our lives, and they provide that opportunity, one more opportunity for us to do that.
All right. Thank you so much for joining
Thanks
me.
so much,
Rahul.
Yeti.
Thank you.
We are playing the Pro-Am, so it's always good. You're interacting with a lot of people. You're getting to learn a lot. So, and with the weather here in Bangalore, it's always a fun playing here at KGA. So I'm really enjoying myself.
SSP Chaurezia is in our group. Very sweet chap and top golfer. So he's giving us a few tips that we can take home and use when we aren't playing with him.
I'm playing with Mr. Syed Kirmani, and I'm picking on his brain a little bit. He's also a sportsman. He's won the 1983 World Cup, so I'm getting some tips from him.
I think the ninth hole is by far the challenging hole, and that's a good hole to birdie if you can.
I think everywhere there's water, there's a challenge.
The 18th is playing tough for me.
There are a lot of tough holes. I would say the 18th hole.
My favorite hole was the first hole that we managed to birdie. Not me, but one of my partners did.
I'm yet to see my favorite hole.
Probably hole number 8.
The ninth hole, where we scrambled to make a par. We enjoyed it.
So from cricket to golf, this man seems to be on the top of his game as far as balls are concerned. How was your?
Well, it's just, a wonderful day here. I mean, it's a special tournament anyway. I have very close relations with Louis Philippe and the whole gang. The LP Cup is something that goes back a long way with me as well from the very first edition. So I haven't missed a single one. Very fond of the tournament. I had a sort of a, not a hand, but we also molded the tournament together with Rishi Narayan. So I'm very proud that is continuing. It's one of the finest tournaments in India, and of course the very few that offer a team opportunity of playing golf, because golf is in a sense a very lonely game. Week in, week out, you're out there on your own, playing courses around the world, and even golfers, the pros, love a situation where there's a team concept, and of course nothing better in India than the LP Cup.
KGA is, of course, my home course. I play here very often, and it's an enjoyable course. One of the best in India, I think so.
We're having a lot of fun because we've got a pro golfer on the tee who's a treat to watch and a pleasure to play with. Yeah, we are learning a lot in terms of just, personally, I think rhythm, tempo, how he approaches his game. I think those are nuances that you really don't pick up as a club golfer.
It's a fantastic course. The weather was excellent for the first 9 holes, but we are from Bombay, which is steaming, so even now it's pretty good for us. And I must say, Louis Philippe has done a tremendous job in organizing this tournament, so a thumbs up for Louis Philippe.
Well, whenever you go to a corporate Pro-Am golf tournament, really, one comic respite on the green really is Papa CJ. He's been playing golf for a really long time, and I believe you have had no professional training in golf, but despite that, your handicap seems to be 3.
Hello. What do you mean comic on the green? I'm a professional on the green, okay? Can't you see the cup?
Have you already won it?
I don't know about won it, but I'm taking it.
How was your round today? How did you play? What happened?
Yeah, it's really good fun actually. I was playing with Rahul Gandhi. He's a childhood friend of mine. Okay. So yeah, we just had fun. Yeah, I mean nobody was concentrating on the game.
And what is different about this tournament?
So basically, this tournament, what happens is we have you take the best drive. You take the best drive, and everybody plays their own game from there. However, each amateur has to include at least 3 of his drives. So you can't have the pro-like drive every single hole and you use his drive. So between us 3 guys, we have to come up with 3 half-decent drives as well.
Format is fabulous. I think it gives a huge opportunity to everybody to score and show their skill as much as get the advantage of the professional golfer that you have with us.
a lovely course, lovely day, lovely people and lovely tournament. Enjoying ourselves. Look forward to it next year again.
The Celebrity Pro-Am match of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 was a star-studded event with sports celebrities like Ashwini Nachappa, Charu Sharma, Saeed Karmani and many other dignitaries from the corporate world teaming together to play golf with the professionals themselves. C.S. Subramaniam, Ajay Gopal and G.S. Ravi, who had scored a 53 total net points, were declared the winners of the Celebrity Pro-Am match of the tournament. The Celebrity Pro-Am match served as a great practice round for the professional golfers who had a big game ahead of them and a great experience for the celebrities.
Well, there you go. What beautiful shots coming out of there from the Celebrity Pro-Am. A lot of hockey players playing, athletes playing, stalwarts from the cricket world like Charu Sharma and Saeed Kirmani also teeing off. What wonderful shots coming in. But the fun, frolic and fanfare didn't stop there. We had a lovely dinner and an award ceremony at the ITC Gardenia here in Bangalore as well. Take a look at all that action after the short break. No golf tournament, which is a big one anywhere in the world, is complete without some fun, frolic, fanfare and some entertainment. And this one, of course, was no different, replete with entertainment. We had a gala dinner and an award show held at the ITC Gardenia here at Bangalore. And Hello Magazine added the right kind of glamour to the event as well. Here's a slice of all of that action.
The night before the main tournament, a gala dinner was hosted at the ITC Gardenia in Bangalore. It provided the much-needed breather for all the players. The celebrities and the players showed up in full strength for the event.
ITC Gardenia has been always associated with lifestyle events of Bengaluru, and today we are proud to be part of it.
Louis Philippe has, of course, magnanimously been contributing to the sport. A little about that. I mean, how does it change the paradigm of the sport with brands like that coming forward to hold fort for the sport?
The best part is, if I see in this whole region in Southeast Asia, a lot of money is pouring into golf, and especially in this country, and a lot of golf courses are coming in. That is only because big corporates like ITC, Louis Philippe and Airtel are supporting it and supporting it wholeheartedly, because at the end of the day it reflects the temperament and the attitude of the society which we live in.
Zion Hills, which is my personal sponsor, has a team which consists of 3 golfers from one of them from Bangalore. So it's nice. I'll probably go this week and support them, and hopefully, hopefully the team could win.
Our third edition of the Cup that we are partnering with Louis Philippe, and that has been the stated objective of the group also, because we have a lot of golf-centric properties, so it makes sense for us to promote the sport amongst the community and spread awareness about how reasonably priced the whole sport is.
This is the first time I am playing the Louis Philippe Cup, and it's a very new format. It's a team-based format which normally doesn't happen in India.
We had a really good 2 practice round and 2 pro-ams, so we got to know the golf course and how the direction, how the greens work. So for us, so far it's good.
So on the ball with the sports, of course, from cricket to golf, Mr. Saeed Karmani does it all. How's your day been at the Louis Philippe Tournament 2015?
Well, I think it has been a very exciting tournament to start with, Louis Philippe, and of course I have been a very passionate golfer to start with, and it's a different ball game. I thought as a cricketer, it's easy to hit a stationary ball nice and proper, but it's such a scientific game. And every stroke is a learning process into this, and you come across some very high-profile elite golfers on the course, And I think Rishi Narendra Golf Management have been doing a superb job in conducting such great tournaments.
The The Pro-Am dinner at ITC Gardenia was a glamorous affair. It had all the elements of a perfect extravaganza. The night turned into one big celebration with a prize distribution ceremony of the Corporate Pro-Am, followed by the Celebrity Pro-Am.
Thank you all for your attention. Now we're gonna give away some prizes from the Pro-Am. We had 2 days of fabulous golf at the KGA the last couple of days. We're gonna acknowledge all the winners.
The star-studded events saw stalwarts from the corporate, sports and entertainment worlds, such as Sharmila Nicolette, Parul Yadav and Meghna Gonkar, amongst others, adding the much-needed crank-tour to the event. They were seen giving away prizes to the winners of the Pro-Am event of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015.
So the winning team is the team of Abhijit Chadha, Sridhar Vishwanathan, Deepak Krishnakuti and Priya Alex. Could we have the winners from day one?
We had around 5 eagles, and eagle, as you know, is interesting. So a couple of them are very good, which I managed to get closer to the hole. And even my team partners, they hold out pretty long putts. All worked in our favor, I must say.
And now, Ashish, we request you to give away the winners of day 2 as well.
And they are all very good friends of all of us. Mukesh Kumar, C.S. Subramaniam, Ajay Gopal and G.S. Ravi.
I play all the tournaments, as many tournaments as I can get, but let me tell you, the Louis Philippe tournament is very special. Because I think the Louis Philippe tournament has managed to generate an enthusiasm that no other tournament in India, really is able to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the introduction of the professional teams. We're going to start alphabetical order in the names of the cities. So let's start with Navratna Ahmedabad.
The announcement of the 7 teams who would battle it out for the coveted title of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015. This was not all. The ramp walk followed by the golfers along with their team owners was the great highlight of the night.
Well, there you go. Fantastic shots coming in from the Celebrity Pro-Am, from the Corporate Pro-Am, from the awards night and the gala dinner as well. Now, there are 7 teams and 21 players who will be fighting it out for supremacy. Let me take this opportunity to introduce you to the top 7 teams that are playing this tournament. The 7 teams are Navratna Ahmedabad, Zion Hills Bengaluru, Dev Ellora Pune, Take Chennai, JP Greens Greater Noida, The Crest, DLF Gurgaon, and finally Lakshya Mumbai. Well, now that you know which are the 7 teams which are fighting it out for supremacy, we're going to take a short break right here. On the other side, we're going to be finding out who wins that beautiful Louis Philippe Cup this year. Take a break. Well, thank you so much for staying with us on this special telecast of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015, and welcome back. Now, all the fun, frolic and the fanfare came to an end. Not as yet, not that much, because the actual tournament really begins with all these professional golfers lined up. We have 7 teams in total fighting it out to supremacy, 21 players in total. Let's see all the action from the Louis Philippe Cup 2015.
Put your mobile phones on silent and no sound when you're team off.
The Louis Philippe Cup 2015, a 54-hole stroke play event, featured 7 teams comprising of 21 top golfers playing for the coveted title. The 7-city Pro Golf League, with a total prize money of a whopping 1.2 crore rupees, started with C. Muniappa of Zion Hills, Bengaluru, teeing off.
Our favorite is always Muniappa, so he's the local guy here, we love him and, we wish him all the best.
Muniappa, how's the day as a tournament? You played with celebrities, you played with amateurs from India Incorporated as well, a lot of corporates. How is it playing with them?
Good fun actually. They played good also. We came second, so very good actually.
How was that level of playing really? Was it fun playing with them, or did it feel like, oh my god, they're such bachas?
Actually, the fun playing because they are also learning something. So actually, that's fun.
And what do you think about KGA and the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 and the way they've organized it over here?
Organized is very good because this golf course is one of the good golf course in India. So greens are good, fairways are good, and weathers are very good.
Right.
So it's very good for Bangalore.
All right, all the best, Munyappa. Thank you so
you.
much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Bye.
I'm seeing the quality of putting and the quality of game these people are playing. For any golfer, we actually understand, let's say, what mistakes we are making. Of course, it's not that easy to correct it, but it's definitely a joy to see this level of game.
I've been lucky to play all the 4 editions, and I think the tournament's only growing in stature. I think this year, with the way the format is, 3 rounds of stroke play, I think a lot of teams will be in the mix, and there'll be a lot of excitement over the next 2 days.
And how is it playing with celebrities? How is it playing with the amateurs from corporate India as well? Did you have any tips to offer them while you're playing?
It's great to actually interact with the corporates because they are the ones who are going to help the game grow, and it's always a good opportunity to have a couple of rounds with them. So it was a good outing for 2 days to be playing with them.
Interesting. Now, on a final note, tell me a little about Louis Philippe's magnanimous contribution to this tournament, of course.
Yeah, Louis Philippe.
Kudos to them, right?
Yeah, kudos. Really, they've been a strong supporter of golf, and I think it's one of the tournaments which every professional golfer in India is aspiring to play in. So, I mean, I think they've got the formula right. I think they're doing a great job, and I hope that they continue to support golf in India.
What top of the line professionals playing, and watching them play is more important than other things. And it's a fantastic thing happening. I hope more people will come and support it.
Well, always fabulous to have one of the top golfers in the country today, one of the top pros today in India, Gaganjeet Bhullar, on the show with us. Gaganjeet, the Louis Philippe Cup 2015, your take. Let's start off on the way it is organized, the way it is managed, and of course the format this year as well.
I've been playing this tournament from last 4 years, and trust me, the tournament has improved really well. And I think this format will definitely change the face of Indian golf in future.
A quick word on Louis Philippe's magnanimous contribution to this game of golf by sponsoring an event such as this one.
To be honest, this is the best thing it can happen to Indian golf. We guys were definitely waiting for this kind of tournament from a long time, and I think that gap is fulfilled by Louis Philippe Cup. And the way the prize money has been increasing the last 2-3 years, and the way we've got support from the sponsors, from the fans, from the media, I think this tournament is going to go really far.
Wonderful experience, good tournament.
Round 1 of the tournament ended with Team Take Chennai and Team Lakshya Mumbai tying at 4 under par each. The new challenging stroke play format ensured the competition was a close one, with only 3 strokes separating the first and the last team.
Well, what a fabulous day of golf it has been. The first round of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 with Take Solutions from Chennai and Lakshya Mumbai both coming in into a close tie at 4 under par. Now, any of these 21 players that are playing right here are capable of shooting a 7 under par or an 8 under par, so you really don't know which one will break out of the pack and go on to win this tournament. Well, we'll all have to wait and watch for that. You take a quick break on that note. When we come back, we'll take a look at day 2 of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 and also take a look at the Junior Golf Clinic. Well, thank you so much for staying with us and welcome back. And what a fantastic day was day one of this professional golf tournament with Take Solutions in Chennai and Lakshya from Mumbai coming in a close tie at 4 under par. Day 2 continues and let's take a look at all the action from day 2.
Round 2 of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 continued with the competition being left wide open with all the teams fighting to take the lead. Players teed off from the KGA grounds with Abhinav Lohan teeing off first.
Well, indeed a pleasure to have a pro golfer like Jyoti Randhawa here on the show with us. Jyoti, indeed a brilliant game today, played under 3.
Yeah, I'm very happy to play 3 under. And this is the second time I've played 3 under, so 3 under and 3 under. I've taken a 2-month break and coming after that, it feels good to be under par. So the golf course is in great shape and I'm really enjoying my golf.
Louis Philippe Cup 2015, the way it was organized, the way it's managed, the way it's promoted and the magnanimous contribution of Louis Philippe as a brand through the Aditya Birla Group as well. Let's highlight a little about that. How much do you think the corporate spends is required to push the sport in the right direction?
Well, I think first of all, this is the best corporate tournament we have on all year.
Right.
Probably one of the best tournaments we have on our tour, so it is great. It's the money spent and the media coverage given and how the players are looked after, how the guests are looked after, I think it's awesome. One point is that. Second point is that if we had to have more players coming out and getting better at this game or the game getting promoted, we do need more corporate sponsorship, private and public, to come and help us in the sport. It's not just to get something out of it, just to promote sport in the country. And now that golf is an Olympic sport, I'm quite sure that people are looking at it as a wise investment, and the government should do something about it too.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks. Here with me from the lush green fairways of KGA is Rohana, who's a pro golfer and has played under 4 today. He's actually from Sri Lanka, but representing the Ahmedabad team. How was your round today?
I played today 4 under par. Because I missed a couple of putts today, but we have to play really good golf today and we have to come very close to the winning score.
So who was a part of your 4-ball?
Myself and Mithun and Sankardas.
Right, and what do you think is interesting about the Louis Philippe Cup 2015?
But really good, this year I played the 3rd year. This Louis Philippe is really good sponsoring, but they're answering all the good pros and they're playing the good 21 players playing the PGA.
Well, there you go. We've got Abhijit Chadha with us, and he played a fantastic round today. How was it?
It was good. It was good for me out there today. I hit the ball really well, putted well, and just got it together. And I'm happy that I could do something for my team, and get us in a position where we can go for it tomorrow.
And you've made a conspicuous choice and a conscientious one, rather, to take up golf as a career. And companies like the Birla Group are really helping a cause like for people like you who want to take this up seriously, isn't it, by spending the right kind of corporate money in this game?
I feel any sponsor in any sport is always helpful, and golf is not that big a sport in India because cricket takes over everything. And there's so much talent in golf which a lot of people don't know about. And especially in our domestic circuit, the scores that we play and the winning scores that go are as good as any tour abroad. So I personally feel it's a big thing for big corporates to come in now, because golf is going to be really big in the next few years. And with Anirban doing so well on the PGA Tour and being right up there in the world rankings, helps so much for the sport in India.
One thing with Louis Philippe Cup is it's brought golfing to among better reach amongst the common person. The perception of golf has changed amongst the common man, and is definitely creating more eyeballs and more interest in the sport.
Firstly, I think I'm delighted that it's in Bangalore.
and where Ryan Hills is, and so it's a great awareness measure in Bangalore. There is a lot of interest here, and I think Louis Philippe is doing a great job to bring more interest into the sport. The new format, I think, keeps the interest on till the very last. So tomorrow, I think it's Cullen and the Take Chennai team had a fantastic round today. They're way ahead, but it's still anybody's game. So I think that keeps the interest of everybody in this tournament still. And going into the last day, I think there's a lot of excitement on.
Take Chennai's Cullen Joshi had a bogey-free round with 5 birdies and an eagle, helping his team Take Chennai lead at 12 under par over the 2 days. Navratna Ahmedabad finished at the second place on day 2 with a score of 7 under par over 2 days.
Well, one of the most conspicuous highlights of this entire couple of days of tournaments was the fact that 8 top golfers of the country, like Gaganjeet Bhullar, Rahul Gandhi, SSP Chaurasia, they all sat together and mentored 40-odd kids from Bangalore. And the kids had a blast with the dart competition and whatnot. Here's a slice of all of that.
I think this is a really good one because it's a very good exposure for them to meet the great players. And my son, since he's very keen, and there are so many upcoming golfers here, so I think it's a great initiative. They get to see them and actually play and interact, talk, and I think it's really good.
My daughter is very keen to learn golf and she's doing well from 1 year. And I think she also played very well today.
A dartboard competition with a bullseye of 100 points took place. The competition saw the kids enthusiastically trying their hand at hitting the bullseye.
I think this initiative is very good because this is a very good opportunity for young golfers like me to mingle with really good golfers. So I would be looking forward for more initiatives like this in the future.
At the end of it all, Rashid Khan's team walked away with the prize.
They played really good. We won the dart competition, and what else you want? I mean, it's been really good. I've seen someone, because normally when I was kid, I never get a chance to take a coaching from the pros, but now I'm giving a coaching to the kids. Now it's amazing. I'm loving it.
I learned a lot today by having a coaching manual with Rashid Khan. I learned a lot with my driver. I was struggling a lot, but now I feel like I can correct my swing and play better next time. And also, I feel really good about the initiative. It taught me a lot today, and yeah, that's it.
More than anything, I had a lot of fun. It was a great experience with Rashid Khan. Thank you so much. And I hope this happens again next year. Looking forward to it.
The highest individual score prize went to Arjun Prasanna.
My team captain was Mithun Pereira. He's a really good player and it was nice meeting him. I was there the whole day, so it was really fun and I learned a lot. And yeah, I wish this happens every year here. It brings up the confidence if you do well, and all the students and juniors, I feel like they're really happy and they've enjoyed, hopefully.
Well, what fantastic and beautiful shots coming in from day 2 of this golf tournament. In the lead, we have Take Chennai scoring 12 under par, and 5 shots behind in the second position. We've got Navratna Ahmedabad, which is at 7 under par. Indeed, a very fantastic scoring, and we're going to see who wins this championship on the other side of this break. So take a break. We'll see you on the other side. Well, thank you so much for staying with us and welcome back. There you go. The second round of the Louis Philippe Cup comes to a close with Take Chennai in the lead at 12 under par and closely followed by Navratna Ahmedabad at 7 under par. It's going to be interesting to see if Navratna Ahmedabad is able to overtake the score of Take Chennai as well. But it's all a game of golf. You never know what happens. Take a look at round 3. We'll find out the score soon.
I love Kalin Joshi and I want him to do well.
With each group you have teams mixed up, which is a nice thing for people to follow. They can walk around with a group, they can pick their stars, they can pick their teams. You can support either individual players or teams or groups. It makes it very interesting from a spectator perspective also.
Yes, it's a very well organized tournament, and the weather this week was really good. The golf course is fantastic. KGA is probably one of the better courses in India. So it was a good event, and I like this format because you at least have a chance of coming back.
Of course, Jyoti Randhawa is a much senior player. I've been following him for the last 20 years.
Hard fought, it's Bangalore, but since both the boys from Bangalore are representing Chennai, I want them also to win.
It's really good to see Louis Philippe coming out and supporting our Indian players, having this such a big tournament with a big prize money and kind of giving us an opportunity to play with all the top players like SSP Chaurasia, Gaganjit Bhullar, Rahul Ganji, so all these top Asian tour players. It's a great opportunity for us that we get to play with them, and it's a different format. So we really I would like to really thank them for having such a wonderful tournament.
Here to watch the Louis Philippe tournament, follow Jyoti sir on the course today. It's a team format, individual format. We started off on the second position today, hoping we'll make it and try and catch up with lead. Cullen's playing really well though. It's a tough match.
My children play over here, come to watch this beautiful tournament, with watching the leaderboard and all that, it's fun to watch.
I'm supporting Bangalore, of course, Chennai take, because the Bangalore boys are playing for them.
We had a really good back nine, so we came strongly, me and Rohana, because we didn't had a good first nine, so we was like way far off the leading from take Chennai. So Rohan and me were very close friends, so we meeting every time and on the golf course, and we updating how we are doing. So with that back nine, both of us, almost like right now we are leading. So hopefully we can win, we can repeat it, we can defeat our title.
May I invite on stage to say a word of thanks.
Rishi Narayan of the Iron Golf Management invited the business director Pranab Barua of the Aditya Birla Group to the dais to present the award to the winners of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015.
Good afternoon, all friends. First of all, let me congratulate the winners. A very close finish. I was with the Take Chennai team till I think the 14th hole or 15th hole, and I thought they were the winners. Fantastic finish, well done. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank PGTI, KGA, Rishi, your team, and most importantly the crowd. Fantastic crowd. Please give a hand to the crowd. I think it's the crowd that helps us to make sure that everyone remains excited. So best of luck. We're delighted to sponsor this and continue to support this fantastic event. Thank you very much.
Individual runner-up, a check of 4 lakhs.
At the end of day 3, Om Prakash Chauhan secured the second position with an individual score of 7 under par and won the prize of 4 lakh rupees.
The individual winner, the outstanding performance of the week, a score of total 12 under par on his individual score. It's Kalin Joshi from Take Chennai.
Kalin Joshi collected a check of 7 lakh rupees for his individual stroke play of 12 under over the 3 days of the tournament.
So Kalin Joshi, clearly the star of the moment today. He played with 12 under, and of course he's a part of the runner-up team as well. Fantastic day for you, Indy. Take us through your game.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I played really well the whole week, and gives me a lot of confidence going into the next week because I have a Nation Tour event. And fortunately I played well at my home. This is my home course, so I played well and try to help my team as much as possible. But unfortunately we just missed out. But hopefully next year we'll have a better a better total and we'll win hopefully.
The third place team, It's the team of Kapil Dev, Dev Alora Pune.
Team Dev Alora Pune managed to secure the third position in the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 and won a cash prize of 18 lakh rupees.
And the runner-up prize of 24 lakhs goes to the Take Chennai team.
Take Chennai was declared as the runner-up of the tournament who had scored a 13 under 419. The team took home with them a cash prize of 24 lakh rupees.
Holland did a fabulous job over the 3 days. I think as a team, we did fantastically well. The first 2 days were awesome. The third day, obviously, I think we didn't have the kind of luck we would need on the third day. But I have to give credit to Navratna Ahmedabad. I think their boys played exceedingly well today, exceptionally well, and deserved this win. So it was a close fought. We tied, and then on the last day score, I think Ahmedabad took the trophy.
And now the winning team for the third time in 4 years is the team of Navratna Ahmedabad.
Navratna Ahmedabad lifted the cup for the third time after 2 consecutive wins, aided by Mithun Pereira, who shot 5 under 67 at the KGA to ensure that his team defended its Louis Philippe title.
Well, the Louis Philippe Cup 2015 comes to a fantastic close, and what a couple of days it was. Indeed, happy faces right here with me, the winners of this cup of this year, this edition. Take us through your game.
We started slowly, but in the end, when it mattered, we took up the pace. We picked up the pace, and we had some amazing golf. Mithun and Rohana played unbelievably well. Last few holes, we had 6 birdies.
Wow.
And, that made the difference, and once we were tied at 13 under with Chennai, we knew we were going to win because the rules said that the team having the best score on the last day wins.
Well, there you go. This is the beauty about any sport. Really, you never know what happens until the end. Take this example, for instance. You had Take Chennai on one side scoring 13 under par and Navratna Ahmedabad on the other side scoring 13 under par again. But the trophy, of course, went out to Navratna Ahmedabad, as on the last day their game was better than Take Chennai. Such is life, and such is the game of golf indeed as well. On that note, thank you so much for tuning into this special telecast of the Louis Philippe Cup 2015. This is Shweti Narula signing off.